Hello, my name is Tuesday and this is Stardew Valley. We are on day 16 of our first winter. We had our first excursion up to the night market last night, and it was a bit of a surprise, particularly that you could buy seeds. I had a bit of a look, and it turns out that, or as I understand it, on day 15 that vendor sells spring seeds, on day 16 they sell summer seeds, and on day 17 they sell autumn seeds, which means that we can buy summer seeds tonight. It was all a bit of a surprise. I was not expecting that, but we are going to therefore have a problem in that this chest is not going to hold all of those seeds. What we could do is we could leave in here the spring ones and put the other seeds somewhere else. That sounds like a fairly decent plan. What I was thinking about doing is having an oak resin there, and what I can potentially... No, I was thinking about having a maple there as well. Is that what I'm doing? Let's put some... Let's do a duck egg for a change. And... I don't think Marnie's available at all to... Oh, I've forgotten the pail. Gone into the... Should have gone into the coop rather than the thing. And I've not got me... Not gone and got the mushrooms, because I was talking rather than thinking. So I want them. So we'll probably stick them in our forage box inside. Sell that. Obviously keep them. Keep the clay. So we'll go and say hello to the girls. So they're now at quite a higher heart level. So we don't really need the duck anymore, you see. Pop them away. No, so we don't really need the duck anymore because we've got duck egg out of it and duck feathers, which is pretty cool. But means we don't really need the duck. I mean, ducks are fine, but so there's no special recipe that uses duck eggs. So you know, it doesn't sort of matter about having them. But yeah, I was thinking about, so an acorn is an oak tree, isn't it? I was also thinking about spamming some extra trees over there at the bus stop, particularly oak trees. So yeah, I'm thinking about putting a maple here, I think, basically next to this, possibly there. And then we'll have a couple of maple on the go. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But say, what are we going to do about seeds and chests and stuff? So if I take everything out of here that isn't... So in theory as well, our watering can is ready. It isn't sort of seasonable. So those are... we've got Rasmodius's. So how much room does that leave us? We don't want the... We could take the mixed seeds out. Well, I prefer to leave them in actually. Rhubarb, starfruit, spring seeds, there we go. Summer seeds. So how much? Because I mean, some of these are. So that's summer. You know, that's spring, isn't it? And that's summer and fall. So some of these we've already got. So say tonight, my understanding is it will be summer seeds. So we don't want to overload ourselves. Will that include coffee? Possibly. Spring, indoors. Ancient seeds we need for the other reasons. Summer, fall. So what I'm thinking, actually I'm going to need another slot for the inventory to build the chest. What I'm thinking is we have another chest here. We make this one the red chest, and then this one is what, yellow or something, and this then is the seeds, and this is all of the. I mean, obviously this has got seeds in it, but in a different sense. So this is all of the. Pearl. I don't really know what we're meant to be doing with the pearl. And minus tree there, 4 seeds. That's a summer one, summer one, summer one. That's wild seeds, winter seeds. Okay, so I'll whack these in here. Was this forage? Yeah, this was the forage. So I'll just keep them. So what I tend to do, because I find it more efficient, is basically, rather than continuously stick things in the box, is just stick them in a chest, and then at the end of the season you can just do them all. So you still get the money, but you get the money later. And as you can see, we're not too worried about cash, because we've got the jellies, speaking of which. So we need... How we doing? We could stick... Shall we try and use up the blueberries a bit quicker? I was saying the other day, or when I put these in, that I didn't think we'd get through them all, but I don't know if they've changed the timing, but the jelly seems to be being produced quicker than I remember it. Might just be faulty memory. I mean, that's more than possible. Should we stick another duck egg in? To some extent, I'm kind of waiting for the night market. Really, that's my real focus for today. So, how many slots does that leave us? So that's spring. I mean, that's summer or fall, so we should take that. That's summer, but I know that's sandy. So, well, I could take it just so I know how many I've got. Spring, 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 at random time. Spring, spring, fall. So we don't take them tomorrow. Spring, indoors. I should put that in the other one actually. Ancient seeds. I might put that in there, right? And then the ancients, because we've got the ancient fruit, we'll pop that in there. Yeah? That makes sense. So, in terms of the community centre, we managed to get a cherry, didn't we? So what are we actually missing? We're missing, we could do goat's cheese, apple or pomegranate fairly soon. And that gets us the greenhouse. Speciality, ocean. I'll have to look up when these are available, and then we can target them. So really we need the higher level animals to do that one. Which to say I don't think we can do, because I don't think Marnie's there on a Tuesday. I think Tuesday is there. Oh no, that is a summer. That's a summer. So these are the summer seeds that I've got. What happened to our... Oh no. Have I sold our copper? Have I just sold our copper bars? I have a horrible feeling I have. Nope, there they are. Give myself a fright then. So, I'm just going to sell all of them. Just to clear the inventory. And what I was thinking about doing, as I say, is planting some oak trees over at the side there. You know, over in the bus stop. But I'm just wondering whether it's sort of worth doing that during the winter. My memory is they just sit there as seeds. I mean, there were 2 tappers, weren't there, that we could put on. And I can just do that anyway, and see what we get out of them. Should we grab these? I'll grab these. So you can put those two on. Most of the trees around the village are pine trees, you would have noticed. I might as well. I just hope Penny has a good life ahead of her. If you ever have kids, you'll know how I feel. It's so dry in winter, my skin feels like old parchment. Those are two rather random and unconnected things, aren't they? What do you want about, my dear? So, we will get rid of them. I'll leave the whole tappers idea for another day, effectively. And we will fish until the night market is available. What I might do is go through, rather than use the bus stop, go through town and see if... Well, there's Clint there. Oh, Clint has his appointment today, doesn't he? Yeah. So I couldn't pick it up anyway. Yeah. Because he's closed. Oh no. The place is open, but he's not here. But he has... so each member of the village has a day where they go for like a checkup at the clinic, where Harvey checks them, gives them a checkup basically. And actually, let's go to the quarry. I've not cleared this out for a while. And therefore, they just literally go to the clinic pretty much for the entire day, certainly for their working day. Which is interesting. It means that there's a place where they can be found if you can get into the clinic and get proper access to all of the bits. But it does mean they're not going to do their normal job, so they're not going to do their in the case of Clint, he's not going to wasn't it? Didn't she say you were very happy today? I think she did, didn't she? Oh, I can't have both of those on. Okay. Might as well save the bait then. See if we can't get into this hotspot. You've used your last piece of bait. Does that only work once then? Yeah, it's gone. So it literally works once. What? Well, that's a waste of time and money. No. That can't be right. That must be a bug or something. A couple of rubies. How are we doing with time? So it's 4:20. Because we need to go back home in order to dump stuff back at the farm, so we've got room in our inventory. So I'll put these back. So I thought something had happened there. And grab these so that we can take them back. So I'll sort them out. I'm going to keep the fish, I think, for this one. Where did we put... Because, no, we went to town, didn't we? So that was done. But what I can do, I can go to the bus stop and just walk across to home. So it's 4:50. We don't need maximum amount of time, and you know we're not actually got that much energy. I just think we might go do the fishing thing sort of straight away. So night market is go. And we need to sell, or do we? So useful stuff in there. Crocus in there. Keep those rubies. We will stick the fish in the... No, in the chest. Actually, let's sell the silver chub. Just take up a crate slot for no real benefit. So, we need to walk over to town. No, we need to take the minecart over to town. Where we will then be able to leap onto Awesome. It's going to be 6 o'clock-ish when we get to the night market. Which is fine. I'll leave him here again. Park him up. So is there anything over here then? Because we've access to the bridge. Nothing here. What about on the end? We might as well have a look because there's all we want to. I mean, we've done the mermaid thing, so nothing there. Okay. So we've done the mermaid thing, so we then might as well spend whatever time there is else fishing. Let's have a chat with whoever's here. Really, it's just arriving. You were here yesterday, weren't you, Vincent? Sorry, Mum won't let me have any more gummies today. Okay. And Caroline, I'm getting all my holiday shopping done tonight. Let me know if you see Pierre coming. Brr, I'm not dressed for this. Have you got different things? No, it's the same stuff, isn't it? Yeah. So let's get the coffee. Yep. And say hello to Maru. Oh, Demetrius. First, I highly recommend the submarine tour. There are some very fascinating creatures living in the deep ocean. Yeah, I'm going to fish them to death. Wow, the tech on this thing is amazing. Only a submarine. So, say hello to Marnie. Ooh, fine purple silk. You can't find that at Jojo Market. So what have we got? Anything useful? Spangle's grandmother end table. That's really useless. What about you? You know, I've purchased some of my favourite items from this market. So... suit of armour. Yes, there you go. Summer seats. Cool. So sunflowers we only need 5 of to make our thing. Doesn't have the desert related ones. Corn, we'll get 4 more of those to make that 8. Doesn't have coffee either, that's fine. Wheat, now we need 6 to make that a thing. Wheat and obviously hops, I'm not sure how I'm going to sort of lay them out in order to do our brewery. Is time passing? No, it looks like it's paused, so I can talk to you. Poppies and spangles, we obviously need 8 of those. I thought we had spangles. No. Was it the fall, whatever the fall flower was? We got them, haven't we? Sunflowers we've done. Corn we've done, although I might get some more in reality. Hops is we need to think about. Radishes, they take 6 days, so 6, 12, 18, 24. So 4 harvests of 8 is 8, 16, 32. Eight, 16, 32. Yeah, that's fine. Peppers, and I mean the blueberries is the big question as well. So peppers, again, we only need 8 because we'll do one of those and it will just keep harvesting. Tomatoes we'll only do 8 of, and they'll keep harvesting. Melons, I would like to do, I mean there's 2 harvests, so 12, 24. And I would like to do 2 lots, so we need 32 of them, don't we? What are we missing? Radishes, I've done. Poppies and spangles, it's fine. Melon, we've done. There's blueberries. So blueberries I would quite like to treat like we did this year. I'm going to run out of slots to hold everything. So we either need to get iridium sprinklers or we need to create some more slots for regular stuff. If we only do, no, if I do 8, 16, 24 of those, so I'll just do 1 row of them. Now, hops. If I just get a bunch of these, how much money have we got? 20 odd grand. If I just get, say, well, we've got, how many barrels have we got? We're going to have around 40, aren't we? So, why don't we get 40 of these, if we can? Yeah. Cool. So, who was it was arriving late? It was Elliot, wasn't it? Or did Elliot just go home? Elliot probably just went home. I can't see him here. But we've got Sebastian and... I don't know if these are counting as extra, you know, extra sort of heart things. My favourite thing is seeing the boats. The creaking sound of the wood is strongly comforting. What about Sebastian? Where are you going? Are you going for coffee? Let's grab another coffee. And talk to Sebastian. I feel more relaxed at night. I might even buy a trinket. So you can just literally spam that. Receive the coffee. Can we do it again? No. Let's go and do this. So 1,000 gold. Tour. Now, according to the thing, if you have your inventory open, the journey will keep happening, but the time won't elapse. Because your inventory's paused while you've got it. At times pause while you've got your inventory open. As we have well established. Yeah, so we have arrived. And it's taken no time. Oh, well, just a little bit of time. Cool. I hope it's not just a thing where it constantly spams seaweed at you. This might be a cucumber. No. I wonder what that is. Can I catch it? No. What it is? Probably. Well, it looks like a jellyfish. So is it just spookfish you can get here? No, we got a cucumber, didn't we? What in the heck is that? Blobfish. This old creature floats above the ocean floor, consuming any edible material in its path. Blimey. An unpleasant looking thing. Ooh, a midnight squid. Squid night mid. Midnight squid. So we will head back. I can organise this a bit better, can't I? Yep, and again, apparently if I have my inventory open, then the time won't pass. Apparently. Yep, so here we are. So I don't think these are used in any new recipes. I mean, I don't obviously know for sure. I don't know how to get past all of these peeps. So tomorrow, I guess we, or I believe we have autumn plants, which is kind of cool. I like that they can give you a nice head start, effectively. You don't, well, I mean, you could buy everything you wanted, apart from the new seeds, obviously. So what I want to do, I want to sell them, see how much they're worth, or one of each of them, and we'll keep a few of the others just in case. What time is it? 12:40. So we need to drop these seeds in here, don't we? Yeah, we should have enough room for the fall seeds as well. What I'm basing my calculations on is one of these, basically. So that's 8 squares with a sprinkler in the middle. So tomorrow we should be able to collect the sprinkler, this watering can, or at least we will see if we can, based on the experiment I'm fanning around here. Okay, so day 17. Right, so that's not bad, 7.5 grand. Obviously we had a hit from the cranberry jellies. What about these midnight squid blobfish is worth 750, crikey. So 330. So I only sold one of each. And it cost us 1,000 gold, didn't it? So that's 1,200 200 we've effectively gained, but I've got a bunch more of them and a bunch more of them, haven't I? So yeah, I'm not sure about the economics of doing that. That doesn't strike me as being particularly good value. Particularly unless, I mean, they're used in, yeah, so I'm not done too bad. Unless they're used in a particular recipe or something like that. Now today, the 17th, is also the wizard's birthday. Now, of course, the wizard is in his tower and he's basically available all year, all day, pretty much. It's going to be a sunny and clear and sunny day. Very happy today. We'll do the best to shower you with good fortune. Queen of sauce. Baked fish. See, it said it was a rerun again, but we haven't had baked fish, have we? Whenever I make this one at home, my 2 cats go bananas. I need a second chef around just to keep them from hopping on the counter for a bite. Just make sure the fish is fresh, preferably caught with your own rod. Now watch as I place the fish on a bed of spring greens. Oh no, I do already know baked fish. Okay. Oh, we got a letter. Sorry to bother you again, but I need another favour. I got a new hammer and I want to try it on a variety of metals. Could you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? Thanks, Clint. So I might as well accept that because we're going to head over to Clint anyway. What were the other... So for key, kai, ku, we need beets. 10 beets. Now we have it. Didn't we buy beets? Radishes. I never know how it orders these. No, because I think beets are up Sandy, aren't they? Because I never really know how it orders the things. It would make some sense for them to be in season and then alphabetical. But it could also be season and then time to grow. Ooh, there's a ducky. Oh no, I need to put the pail away. Pail away, pail away, pail away. Anything done here? Nope. Okay. So, might as well just sell them. Rasmudius, the wizard. We have that we can give to him. So, what I can do, or what I will do, is I will go and see if I can. Well, I'll go to the secret woods. And do that. By that time it'll be 9 o'clock. Can we see on he doesn't have an opening time on the wizard's tell. And we'll go and see. By the time we've done that, it will definitely be post 9 o'clock. So we can then give him... we can then give him the Void Essence for his birthday. It just occurred to me, we didn't get the iron bar, did we? We could also upgrade one of our other tools. The hoe, for example. Although we are getting a lot of worm drops. I quite like this hat on the horse because it looks like, or it gives a feel of a sort of like Lenin. It's sort of I don't know. It's that sort of People's Revolution, you know, type hat, isn't it? Or well, it has that feel for me. I don't know, just strange sort of echo of that. Anyway, so it's now 10 o'clock, so that's fine. So it should be open. Just, I mean, we are getting a lot of drops. So let's go and see the wizard if we get in, hopefully. Yeah, here we go. It takes years of study to understand the language of the elementals. To actually speak their language requires a lifetime of devoted effort. Now, if you'll excuse me... Oh, is it my birthday today? I guess it is, thanks. This is nice. So already up to 3 stars. So what I'm thinking is we swing by... Oh. We grab the iron bar and 5 gold. If we've got 5 gold, I'm pretty sure we have. So we wanted an iron bar, and we've got 5 gold. The question is going to be which tool we upgrade. I'm thinking the axe. Yeah. So I'm also thinking we will spend the rest of the day doing a sort of a run round. No, in that case it's probably better to do the hoe, isn't it? We're going around foraging because we could chop a few trees as well. I wonder if the night market stuff is there. You know, during the normal thing. Not sure. So let's say hello to him first. Hey, what do you need? You want an iron bar? Hey, it's the iron bar I asked for. It looks strong. Perfect. Thanks, Richard Magicius. I appreciate this. And we get 500 gold. Yeah, 500 gold. So we did get the watering can back. So those obviously count as days. But of course, Clint has his day of day at the clinic. So which one are we going to upgrade? Should we do the hoe? So that takes us down to 18 grand, but we've only got the... But we've only got the... summer seeds to buy. One thing we could do, given we've sort of given away our hoe, is we could do the thing. So I think that this mysterious note relates to this. I think you can probably look. Well, I'm guessing you can probably look them up, but I don't know. I haven't bothered. I wanted Slime Hunter to slay 6 red slimes in deep lava caves. Yeah, no, can't be asked for that. So we had the note that said, didn't we? The start of this eye. That didn't work, but that must be because it must be during spring or summer or something. We did that one. So this one. So we go as far right as we can. Horson's in the way. We go down as far as we can and right as far as we can, I guess. And then right. And then up. That can't be right. We go right down, right. Right, down, right. Oh, I need to go up and right. No, we've got this wrong, haven't we? Or I've got this wrong. I'm going to move Horson out of the way. So it's right, down, right, up. Right, down, right, up. So right, down, right, up. That can't be right. Right, down, right, up, right, up. So then right, up, right, down. Right, up, right, down. This can't be right. Left, up, left, up. So left, up, left, up. Where the heck are we going? So we've done the left, up, left, up. So we need to go right, up, left, up. So right, up, left, up. So right, up, left, up. What? So that was right up, left tick. Oh! Driver, hey kid, I need a lucky break. Why don't you bring me a rabbit's foot? I'll make it worth your while. Okay. Driver, come back when you've got a rabbit's foot on you, kid. Okay. So, the driver, I guess, wants a rabbit's foot. So we'd need to get rabbits, don't we? We've done that one. We did that. That one we did. That was hilarious. So these two we still haven't done. We did the mermaid show. Hid something behind the community centre. So these all seem to be, you know, what people like things. So what time is it? 2:20. I should have shown you the coffee effect there. If I go and see if Marnie will sell us the other animals. Not really got the money for it. I want 10 grand at least kicking about of how many seeds we want to buy and stuff. So she's here. Purchase animals. So pigs, you see, are 16 grand each. And a rabbit, a rabbit's 8 grand. Does that make any sense? The goat's 4 grand. We've got a duck. So we could get the goat and get his, and he'll probably be matured by the end of the season. And that then, I mean, pig is the one we need. I'll probably get them literally just to show you them, and then sell them basically. So we'll buy a goat. Why don't we call it Granny? Or Nanny. A nanny goat. Not sure if that reference carries across cultural divides. So we got 14 grand left. So what we're going to do for the last couple of hours, we should head back to the farm, dump all this stuff, and pick up the summer seeds that we already have, so that I don't buy too many. Waste money that I don't have. So we can pop that in the mayonnaise machine. We can pick them up. We can say hello to our new goat. Nanny seems curious but a little cautious. It's a strange new world. Cool. And as I say, we need to pick up any fall seeds that we've got. Summer, spring. It's just coffee. Summer, fall, summer and fall. So that's probably there as well. But we already got them. Planting fall, so we already got cracking 16. So we probably don't need any of them. Spring, spring, summer, random, spring, summer, summer, spring, summer, spring, summer, 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 oh, summer or fall, so yeah, it's probably the planted summer, spring, summer or fall. Okay, so the fairy seeds are the only ones we need to be sort of aware of. Did I only buy 8 wheat seeds? Should have bought more of them. If we're going to go beering. So we can sell them. Sell them. I will pop them in there. That in there. Please. Here. No. Where are the other... Oh, it's because I converted them all into seeds, didn't I? So I don't really need more than sort of one or an example type of thing. I'll do it later then. Yeah, okay, so these are the seeds we've got. I can put that in there as well. And I'll pop this in here. So if we head over, this has been kind of one of those days again, isn't it? This is why I was trying to plan things out, but it was difficult when I was looking at it. It was difficult to plan out what to do with a night market because I didn't know whether it was sort of a waste of time or what really. What I think we might do today, should we go and have a fish again? I don't know. Crikey, everyone seems to be heading down to the night market. It's not open till 5 though, is it? What I thought I might do is just nip over and sort out our things at the dairy. So just get these while I'm here. I could show you coffee, the effect of coffee. So we're moving much quicker. We have a +1 speed. Only lasts for a couple of minutes though. And that's real world minutes. I don't think that clock pauses. Oh, well, I'm not sure actually. It might do. Actually, I'll put them there. But you see, the idea is you have this speed boost. It does stack, as I understand it, it does stack with... Where did we leave horse? Not town. With the horse. It certainly always seemed that way to me, but maybe I'm wrong with that. I should be able to test it by when it runs off. Or when it wears off. I thought what we'll do today, we'll get the seeds, and then we'll just spam... What are we doing? Spam the coffee, maybe? See if we get how much coffee we can build up. And can I take Orson down onto the beach? Yes, I can. Oh, cool. In fact, I can take him all the way over. Hello there, give a cup of coffee. Yes. So let's go and get our seeds. Actually, we'll see what you've got. Tulips, lime, bugmeat, lemon, radish, industrial pipe. Okay. How are we doing with the thing? I wanted to see, so when this wears off, do we slow down? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have slowed, well, to my perception we've slowed down. I don't know. It's not a big difference if we have. Anyway, so let's go and get our seeds first. Log section, stone owl, cone hat again. It's now 10 grand. So it gets more expensive each day. That's interesting. Corn seeds we're just going to work out later. Eggplants, we only really need 8 of those. Pumpkins. Pumpkins are quite valuable. They take 13 days though, so I'd like to do 2 lots of them. So we can do 2 twos of 4, 8, 16, so 32 of them. Bok choy, only these are the equivalent of parsnips, aren't they? So if we do 1 of 8, but we get 4, 8, 12, 16, 28, 24, 28, call it 6, and 6 8s are 48. Yam seeds, yams take 10 days, so we would get 2 lots. So if we do 8, so we need 16 of those. Cranberries we will leave for the time being. So the fairy seeds are the ones we've got. There's only the one thing of fairy seeds. I've only got 7.5 grand left. Only the one thing of fairy seeds. Only one type of flower during fall. And we've already got them. Grape starters. So yeah, we're going to need some of them. What I wanted to do is, if we're doing at least one, one normal 8 thing, then that would be another one where we need 48, wouldn't we? So why I only bought 8, I don't know. So that gets us one. So we've got some wheat seeds we can plant. We've done yams, cranberries, and amaranth. 7, 14, 21, so 3 lots. 3 8s are 8, 16, 24, 20, 24. So the question is over the grapes and the cranberries. So if we get, can we afford 24 of them? I don't think we can we? We'll get 8 of those for now, and 8 of these for now. So if I then use up our money doing the same, Yeah, so that's 2. Look, we're going to need more than that, but we can't afford any more. So, let's say hello to everyone, shall we? A fleet of exotic merchants travelling the world in search of riches beyond imagination. What an adventure. Actually, I'll get a coffee first. Merchant, hello there. Care for a cup of coffee? I don't mind if I do. This is one of the newer traditions in Pelican Town, but we've taken to it rather quickly, haven't we, George? I'm just here for the free coffee. So am I. Maybe if all else fails, I'll become a submarine captain. That might be cool. Because coffee's quite valuable. Well, it's expensive to buy. It must be so thrilling to travel the world like they do. Sorry. Have you seen the Mermaid show? It's my favourite. Not sure how many more of them I'm going to do. I don't imagine it's going to be a particularly entertaining video. So yeah, the night market's pretty cool. I don't know for the mermaid show thing. I assume you only get 1 pearl out of it, and that's my assumption. And if you really wanted to hammer this, you could get an inordinate amount of coffee, which we'll keep on hand because. That's cool that takes the exact right amount of time to go around. Gives me something to do. Yeah, you could obviously get an inordinate amount of coffee if you really wanted. I'm not sure what time we'll finish though. Should I go till 10? Thinking actually we'll get 20 coffee. Yeah, let's get 20 coffee. Cool. The coffee actually stops working sort of late-ish at night, so you can't use it to sort of boost your way back from the... Well, we can use it to boost your way back from the mines, but only from the point of view of, you were coming back earlier than... Can I go back in? Is it still there? Does it just stay? It does. Okay. Because obviously with all the other events, it ends as soon as you leave. So, yeah, it's obviously set up very differently, that night market, to the other sort of events. Which makes sense. I mean, it makes sense it being, because it's in the evening, other people would be available to, or still be around working or whatever, doing their normal jobs. So let's do a duck. Oh no. Do a ducky. Okay, so we will drop off our seeds. So it's virtually all the seeds. We probably want some more from Sandy. Did I... Yeah, I gave Clint the thing today, so it'll be the 19th before I can pick that up. Might as well sell all of these. Yeah, the coffee wears off like late-ish at night. I can't remember what time it stops working. So you can't use it to sort of boost home, like, you know, if you're running a bit late. But it's particularly useful in sort of the mines, as you obviously have seen in the mines. They can be quite large areas, so you can boost around quite quickly the levels. So just a little bit from the cheese and the mayo. It's nice to have got that trickle of income coming in, and you can see how if you went full on with it and used the auto grabber thing, particularly for the cows and the sheep and stuff, which are a bit of a pain to do, then you could make a tidy profit from them. We just really want to keep the animals that are going to give us produce we can sort of use for other things. So really, we only want a couple of cows and a couple of chickens and a couple of pigs. Probably a few pigs actually. Might keep a few pigs because the truffle oil is quite valuable. We can dedicate a small area of the farm to do, for grass basically, for them to feed in and keep themselves happy, really. Anyway, so that's the end of that episode. If you've been watching and you've enjoyed it, I hope you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Tuesday GMT, so this has been Stardew Valley. Thanks for watching. Cheers.